Good morning, cultists. Welcome back to another Unbalanced Breakfast with Cthulhu's. Let's continue on in Tyranny. I think we have a Training Grounds upgrade. You constructed the Training Grounds on one of your spires. The greatest skilled trainers in the tiers will be attracted to your spire, where they can enhance your skills of your party members beyond what they could normally achieve. Anyway, so last episode we kind of ended off things by selling a whole bunch of crap, and I think resting. And now our goal is to go back to Ashfield and report to Blighted Mark. But where are we right now? We're in Vendrian's Well. And for us to go to Ashfield, it takes 3 days and 1 hour? Wait, we have to go from the Ocean Spire? Really? Is this not connected? Like, I see this little dark path. That's a river. That's what it is. Okay, I'm an idiot. Alright, fine. I guess it's gonna take 3 days to get to Ashfield, even though it seems like it's pretty close, but I guess the land's sunken or something? I don't know. Are we there yet? Thank you. Yeah, we're actually in Ashfield during the day. Is it actually gonna make a difference? It is not. Blighted Mark. More talkie-talkies? Okay. That's what I thought. When you step forward in anticipation of Blighted Mark's arrival, you notice that your shadow doesn't step with you. Instead, it slithers and slides along the ground, rising slowly. Filling and taking shape into the Archon stands whole before you. His golden eyes rove you up and down, seeming to burn right through you as he assesses your newfound power.
So, you found the Azure Shield. You're now the inheritor of one of the tier's most prized relics. Assuming you remember half of what I've taught you, there should be a few left in the tiers that could best you in a duel.
But just to be safe, let's give it a quick test, shall we? Let's raise our shield and we'll gain average renown with our Azure Shield. He darts for you, daggers drawn, covering the distance faster than should be humanly possible. He pops from shadow to shadow around you, deftly, without uttering a sound before striking it last for your back. But having anticipated, no, lured, the angle of his slash, you're easily able to wrench the shield around in time, deflecting the edge of his blade with a loud screech. A sort of assuredness fills you in response, warm and heady magic from the relic, and you know without a shadow of a doubt that so long as you hold your defense, he won't be able to touch you. Impressive, he muses. You're faster now than we last fought. When did we last fight? While most Fatebinders glean their proficiency in combat through extended training with the Fatebinder Balance, Callio, you were one of the few recruits of your year promising enough to undergo additional, more intensive tutelage under Blighted Mark. One of your 5-person, wholly immersive survival class, you were the only one to crawl away with both your life and limbs still intact. Okay. He shadow walks, or rather runs. He lunges, pops, jabs, and shifts and sifts and stabs for several more attempted attacks. At last yielding, he slinks back. Well, that was fun, but that's enough for now. We have other matters to discuss.
The Magebane yet awaits you in Lethian's Crossing.
Why weren't the previous lines of dialogue recorded? Okay. I'm headed to Lethian's Crossing. Is there something I should look to acquire?
Tunon has sent a forge-bound master to the crossing, and this mage-smith has just finished work on a masterpiece dubbed the Magebane. It's an iron helmet infused with wards against the Bane. While this is intended to help keep the settlement free of scourges from the nearby old walls, it would be of great use to you personally.
Were we already there? Call it a hunch, but I'm betting you'll find the Magebane's creator, Zidenya, sweating over the fires of Lethian's forge. And while I doubt you can just convince her to hand you the helm, her knowledge of it could prove helpful to your little heist.
The crossing is by a junction in the old walls, so you'll have a chance to put the helmet's Bane ward to the test.
When you're ready, meet with me here once more. We'll discuss what's next. The few patches of color on the Archon begin to darken as the edges of his form ripple and blur, diffusing into an intangible blackness. Wait, I have questions! The Archon lets out a short sigh as the color returns to his image. I didn't know better. I think you were as dogged as me. Okay, so we're progressively learning more from him as we interrupt his you know, Batman-like disappearance and just constantly ask him questions. What do you know about the old wall spires throughout the tiers? Now you're asking the right kind of questions, kid. What's the best thing to have when someone's trying to knife you in the back? No, not an iron cuirass. Think bigger. More impenetrable and taller. Like a stone spire that can quite literally raise you above your enemies. He bares his teeth, but there's no warmth to his smile. There's a power that comes with standing above the rest, you know. Well, tell me about Stalwart's Ocean Spire. A couple of centuries ago, the regents of Stalwart were of a mind that greatness awaited them, should they reach the top. Of course, they lost so many engineers in the process that they eventually abandoned the task for a fool's errand. But if you're looking to access the Ocean Spire's central chamber, I happen to know of a sizable breach in the old walls, thanks to the destruction from a certain edict that should permit you illegal entrance. Okay, well, tell me about the Sunset Spire in Haven. The old walls in Haven, or rather those that still remain, connect Twin Rivers and Lethian's Crossing. However, I believe the Lethian's entrance was sealed to protect the settlement against a burgeoning infestation of Bane, who apparently aren't that powerful, from my experience anyways. Okay, well, tell me about the spires in the Stone Seas. That'd be the Aurora Spire and the Dawning Spire you're talking about. What I really want to know is why Cairn cut a path for the Dawning Spire when the Stone Stalkers, his fiercest supporters during his downfall, had long camped the Aurora Spire. He sighs and the shadows wisp and shudder around him. Perhaps the Aurora Spire had become too tainted with blood to provide the healing he required. Okay, well, I have other questions. Why do you have me hunting some dumb relic? You make it sound like I'm inflicting you with a punishment when I'm trying to point you in the right direction. You're putting yourself out there as a target to the Archons. Your survival will depend on you claiming every advantage at your disposal. Just trying to point you towards something that would help you help yourself. Okay, well, that's all, thanks. Bye-bye. Bye! I guess we're going back to, Lethian's Crossing. But what about the Dawning Spire in the Stone Sea? Maybe we should do that first? I don't know. I guess we can do... Should we? How do we get there, though? Can we even get to the Dawning Spire? Doesn't seem like it. So maybe we'll just go to Sunset Spire? Lethian's Crossing? Yeah, sure, let's do it. Let's go to Lethian's Crossing. Fantastic. Oh, it's gonna take another 3 days and 1 hour, isn't it? Holy crap. A lot of traveling. And it's now noon. Is it? It's my assumption. I could be wrong. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Now are we there? Tyranny, have you abandoned me? No, it has not abandoned me. Fantastic. We certainly can't stay here. What? What's happening? Why aren't you guys staying here? Well, these are just merchants. Who do we speak to? Zidenya, right. We have to go to the forge, which is, I believe, right over there. Fantastic. Get there faster, please. Like, just teleport there. What are all these wolves doing here? Oh, they're dogs. Well, they look like they have the same, like, model as, wolves. So, can you blame me? Into Zidenya's. Alright, Zidenya, talk to me. Master, the Fatebinder is here. Did that really need a cinematic? Or a cutscene? Zidenya turns and approaches you, her lithe body moving fluidly as she walks. Oh, hello, nurse! Wait, we've already met before. She stops before you, her stance solid and sure, but you see she is standing lightly on her feet, ready to move if necessary. She never takes her eyes off of you, but you know she's acutely aware of her surroundings. Fatebinder, may the fires of the forge never cool. I'd hoped our paths would cross. We've met before. Word has reached my ears of your hand in removing the Edict of Storms from Sentinel Stand Keep. She nods to you in small salute. That was no small feat. I I would ask you how you did it, but I'm sure you have more important things to talk about. In my years leading the Forgebound, I have never heard of a Fatebinder accomplishing something of such significance. It is an honor to meet someone of such distinguished deeds. What can the Servant of the Flame do for you? Okay, well, what have you brought to protect Lethian's Crossing? I've named it the Magebane Helm. I forged it specifically to protect your Forgebound from the Bane in the old walls. With the helm in place, its magic will keep them held inside. Well, why did you create a helm? The Forgebound are crafters of weapons and armor, Fatebinder, not statues and baubles. I make what I know. It is also portable and can be moved easily or used in battle should its protection be needed elsewhere in the future. For the time being, though, it will remain here, protecting the Forgebound. We have a job to do, and cannot do it properly if we are constantly assaulted by outside forces. I've come for that helmet. Give it to me. Sedenia takes a moment of pause. I am well aware of your reputation as a force to be reckoned with. She attempts to veil a grin with the brush of her hand across her mouth. My hands are tied here, Fatebinder. I have explicit instructions that the Magebane be delivered safely to the old walls. Let's try not to intimidate her, because she seems to be respectful of us, and we don't want to piss off everyone, do we? Actually, what I'm saying with my athletics thing doesn't seem like it's too terrible. I aim to conquer the tiers. Would you rather it collect dust in the old walls or be worn by someone who will one day rule these lands? Zedenia takes a cautious step backward, examining you closely as she does so. You make a compelling argument, Fatebinder. I'd be hard-pressed to argue against my work being crowned upon someone as capable as you. She lets out a tired sigh. But as long as the threat of the Bane within and the old walls remains, I'm afraid the safety of the forge is paramount. She glances to her company and leans closer. If someone managed to do such a task, then I'd be happy to see the helmet put to better use. She smirks. As long as credit is given to the smith who armed you, of course. She gives a quick nod to the other Forgebound before leaving the Fogra behind you. Do you mean leaving the forge? Or do you actually mean the Fogra? Which one is it, Obsidian? Is it forge or Fogra? May the silence of peace and jangling of rings both follow you in all things. What can this old fool do for you? Why are you talking to me? I've already spoken to you like a million years ago. Okay. Zedenia is they're gonna meet me at the place, I guess? Can you walk slower, please? You're walking way too quickly. Okay. Let's go. There's nothing else we can need to do here, I don't think. Could be wrong, but I'm assuming that there's not much else to do here. Maybe we should actually talk to all the named characters, make sure that we have everything before we head on in. I'm assuming, I mean, I have no idea. But I think... What the hell? What happened there? To arms! The Fatebinder approaches and must not be allowed to live. You son of a bitch. What are you guys doing here? Oh, we're killing the Bronze Brotherhood.
Another
one. I'm okay with that.
To think we're bad at making friends.
Yeah, we're absolutely terrible. Lantry, like, how do you not know this by now? We're like the worst at making friends. Shit, even Jeffrey Dahmer probably made better friends than we did.
That attack didn't work.
Sorry. Knock him down. Do your thing. I said knock him down. Don't just kind of like gingerly kick him in the shins. Although kick to the shins does hurt. Is this guy dead? Wasn't that guy that just spoke to us and was like, "Oh, we'll meet you at the place, buddy." He just died. Can we just go there right away? Or maybe, I guess we need to kill the Brotherhood? I guess we need to protect this place. Alright, well then, let's do it.
You have no hope.
Thank you for not being in the front. And thinking that you're the tank. Damn it! We got disarmed. Isn't there some skill that prevents me from getting disarmed? I think I should probably invest in that. Is there a skill for that? I don't remember. I should probably look it up. You're still disarmed. Holy crap, man. Holy crap. Is there something that prevents me from getting disarmed here? Doesn't seem like it. Maybe I'm wrong? I think I'm wrong? Damn it. The hell? Thought I had something like that, but... Huh, I guess not. That's strange.
Right.
Alright, well, whatever. It's fine. I think we have more than enough health to just kind of like weather the blows while they, while I get ready to whip out my sword again. Let's do a little quick save before we head into this fight. Just in case, you never know, right? Come at me, bro.
Will do.
Apparently they're coming at me way too hard, so let's make sure we do a Shattered Stone. Maybe that'll help a little bit. It'll daze everyone, I think, right? You know what? As long as we don't end up, like, wounded in this fight, I'd be happy. Because, having wounds is kind of a bitch. Fantastic. We killed the Bronze Brotherhood commander? When the hell did we do that? Isn't that supposed to be, it's not Saber. I thought the commander was it?
I got it.
Wasn't there someone else who was the commander? Some lanky dude? Reggie, that's it. I remember now. Where's Reggie?
Come at me, Grave.
Okay.
This weapon is entirely worthless.
You guys okay fighting on the bridge there?
Right.
I guess it does prevent the other guys from getting within range.
How it's done.
What's she doing? Oh, she's got like twin... Oh shit, oh my god. When the hell did we get so hurt? What happened here? Oh shit. Holy crap. That was completely unexpected. Let's knock her down or something. And knock her down as well. And it didn't work. Come on, man. Jeez, that was insane. I guess we got a critical hit on us. Maybe that's why.
This weapon is entirely worthless.
Not actually sure. Can we drain their strength? We can.
Take more than that.
You learn something every day.
Fantastic, we leveled up. Awesome. Lantry, stop complaining, please. We all have our problems, man. It's how you deal with them that determines whether you're a man or a mouse? I don't want it to sound like I'm being sexist here, like misogynistic. Ah, women can't solve their own problems? That's bullshit. It's stupid. And I'm actually really, like, pleasantly surprised with how egalitarian this entire world is. And how Obsidian has made sure to, you know, make sure that both men and women are equally represented in every profession type thing. How do we get on that subject? I don't even remember.
I'm not here to make friends.
No, that much is clearly obvious, and I forgot to level up. Do I want to increase my vitality? No, let's go with quickness again. Or should we do strength? You know what? Let's do quickness, so that we can get more abilities off, and then we'll do that other stuff some other time. Forget what it's called. Shield Assault. Assault your target, bashing them with a shield to apply a daze and stun, then following up with a powerful overhead attack while they're vulnerable. Or it should be instead take something like this. Fuse Pain or Bandolier. Abundant to arms. I don't think that's completely necessary. Let's go with the Shield Assault. That way we have another ability to use at our disposal here. Oh, that replaces our Shield Bash. Right, of course. I understand now. Shield Bash them. Nice, that looks cool. Effective and stylish? We'll see. Because I haven't actually used the skill while they were up. I kind of used it while they were already on the ground, so it didn't really seem like it was making a difference, but that's not the proper use for it. That's not what you use it for. Where do we go now? Eldian is most likely safe inside his house? Okay, did he die? I thought that was him. Maybe not. Where's Eldian? Eldian, where the hell do you live? Moonrise District? Eldian's house. There we go. What? What Bane were able to escape? What are you talking about? No Bane escaped. I didn't see any Bane. What? Or are you referring to some other event that I'm not aware of? What's happening? Oh, that's Reggie. Or Raytamon. Raytamon makes a mocking bow to you. Thank you, Fatebinder. You provided a better distraction than I could have hoped. It was all I needed to retrieve what I came for. Throw a rock at him. Let's do it. Before Raytamon can move, you scoop a rock from the ground and throw it at him. He tries to duck but isn't fast enough and the stone hits him right in the temple. He rocks back momentarily, a large gash appearing on his head. Raytamon opens his mouth to speak, thinks better of it, and runs away to the south. What the hell? What distraction are you talking about? What's happening here? We follow him. Let's pursue him.
Will do.
Pursue Reggie. Reggie, you son of a bitch. Where'd you go, man? Oh, I see you. You kidnapped our forge-bound person? Look who's here. But just a little bit too late, aren't you? Reggie laughs. He holds a rope, the end of which is binding Zidania's hands. Zidania stares at Reggie with intense hatred. Now that I have the Mage Bane and the Forge-bound Master, nothing can stop me from unleashing the Bane on Lethian's Crossing. Zidania growls and takes a step towards Reggie, who jumps back and puts up his hands in front of him. You notice one of his eyes is black and his nose is bleeding in addition to the welt you caused on his temple with a rock. You motherless cur, Zidania spits at him. Her clothes are splattered in blood and she works her hands, fighting against the bonds holding her. As soon as I free myself, and make no mistake, I will free myself, your blood will join your underlings on my armor. It'll take more than a hammer to my head to take me down, coward. Using your men as distraction? You know you are no match for me. Raytamon takes another step away from Zidania before continuing. With the Bane free, I'll prove that the Bronze Brotherhood are the only ones strong enough to protect Lethian's Crossing. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a town to endanger so I can save it. Oh, is that the helmet that he's wearing? Doesn't look very cool.
Come at.
Did someone level up, or was that just epic music? Epic sound effects? Oh shit, no.
Weapon is it?
Verse, can you push her away? Please. No, Verse, get over here. Verse. And then push him away that direction. Do it. Damn it, it didn't work. Son of a bitch. I can't disengage, otherwise I'll get like, I'll get 3 pot shots on me. Lob axe? Please. Oh, damn it, stop targeting my... Thank you. Much better. Awesome. Good job, guys. That's what I call teamwork.
This weapon is entirely
Possibly.
That attack didn't
Let's...
work.
Oh shit, what the hell, man? I didn't tell you to move, you stupid jerk. Get in there. Stab him.
That attack didn't
Right in the face. Good job. I think he might be pretending to be dead. He just kind of like keeled over. Didn't really even do a last death blow on him, and bam, he's just kind of gone. Where the hell do we go now? We have to pursue him. Oh, we'll ask Eldian where Reggie might be taking Zidania. Okay. Now we get to go to Eldian. Or whatever his name is. It is Eldian, right? Eldian? Is that your name? Old man. I'm coming for you. In a not threatening way. Possibly. Whoa, whoa. So many people. What's in your blanket? Why do you keep... old man, why do you have camping supplies in your bed? What the hell are you doing? Fatebinder, come in. I was just told the news that the Magebane helm was disappeared. This is terrible. What happened just now? I heard fighting out there. Are there more of them? Raytamon stole the Magebane helm and captured Zidania. I was just beginning to believe we were finally safe, but a celebration planned before its time will no doubt become a wake. Eldian shakes his head. And without Zedenya, there's no chance of getting another helm. Is that really all you care about? Come on, man. Someone's in danger. Have a heart, you jerk. And this is coming from a baby killer. My friends, please, go back to your homes for now. The Fatebinder has taken care of the invaders. In other words, get the hell out of my house. I know it's asking a lot after everything that has happened, Fatebinder, but without the helmet or Zedenya, we are in the same predicament as we were before. The Bronze Brotherhood has a camp near the old walls at Twin River and uses the Deserter's March as a travel route. Either one of these places would be a good place to start looking for Raytamon and Zedenya. Please, find them. I don't know much more than that, but I'm happy to try and answer any questions you might have. Well, what can you tell me about Deserter's March? It's empty, desolate, and swampy. People don't usually go there, which is why the Brotherhood use it for travel. There's less chance of running into someone on the road. If Raytamon is heading anywhere, he's likely to be using the march to get there. Well, what can you tell me about the Twin Rivers? There's another entrance to the old walls there, and I know the Brotherhood use the area as an outside base of operations. There are even rumors that they have been exploring the old walls. If that's true, Raytamon is even more insane than people have been letting on. Anything else going on in town that I should know about? I hate to add a request upon a request, Fatebinder, but I would ask one more thing of you. The recent attack was horrific, and there are a lot of folks that are in a bit of trouble now. Lohara had lost some of her men in the attack. She was stretched thin before it all, so I'm sure she's going to need all the help she can get. Some townsmen have also gone missing. I have no doubt your assistance could be useful to all of them. So if it wouldn't be too much trouble, please ask the townsfolk if they need your help. He makes a formal bow. I know we have no right to ask you of this, but I know you can help when no one else can. Is it just me, or does anyone else think that it was a bad idea for them to place a powerful artifact where anyone could get it to it? Words or not, that seems strangely short-sighted. I was thinking the same thing. Did they really expect that it wouldn't get stolen? Whatever they're on, I want some of it. I realize it's a small town and all, but really, what did they expect? Any more questions I can ask? Whoa, okay. Any idea where Raytamon might have taken Zedenya? I've already asked that, right? The Brotherhood doesn't like to stay in one place for too long, so I can't easily point you to one location, I'm afraid. Haven's full of thick, forested caravan routes and river crossing. They like to make themselves at home at places like that for days at a time, and then, just when the word reaches travelers of their whereabouts, they pick up and move on. Crafty fellows. I doubt Raytamon would continue that routine with Zedenya and Magebane in tow, though. Rumor has it that he has sometimes moves through the old walls, which, on account of it being absolutely daft, probably means it's true. He shrugs. This is a long-winded way for me to say that I'm in the dark here. Sorry, Fatebinder. How are the settlers faring after the attack? Which, was dealt with like 5 minutes ago. Not well, I'm afraid. There's been some tension here and there with the Brotherhood, but by and large, they've never attacked people in the settlement. They actually had their fair share of admirers here, believe it or not. We've at least a dozen dead, more wounded. Most folks stayed inside and got out of harm's way, but everyone's rattled. He gingerly rubs a bandage wrapped around his hand, wincing as he does. The attack didn't make a lick of sense. Who's to say that Raytamon might not return for more? How dangerous are things now without Magebane? Truth be told, Fatebinder, I'm much more concerned about that helmet than Brotherhood on a rampage. It's true we survived here for a long time without magical protection, but that situation changed as soon as you think. As soon as you blink. I seem to be misreading a lot today. I think it's just my eyes are super dry right now. Anyways, he points to a dark, scarred patch of skin on his neck. I got this many years ago. Thankfully, Bane attacks were few and far between then. He pulls back his sleeve to reveal some tightly wound bandages on his forearms and biceps. These I got in separate attacks in the last 2 months. Something is driving the Bane out of those old walls. Why do you think Zidania was ordered to come here and deliver that fancy helmet? Okay, well, why do you think the Brotherhood attacked? He snorts, frustration evident in his voice. I think it's safer to say that Raytamon attacked, though perhaps they're one and the same. I've been around long enough to know how to spot the weed that'll strangle your crops. That man has always carried a bit of poison inside him, even before Kyros kicked the Brotherhood out. Raytamon once burned a village to the ground to kill a rival that was hiding there with the help of some sympathetic folks. He said that the villagers raised arms against them, but that's a load of pig shit. He did it because he was obsessed with getting revenge and never lets go of his obsessions. His rival wronged him before, so he left no stone unturned until she was dust in the ground. Consequences be damned. Whatever fool notion compelled him to order his men to come to Lethian's Crossing and steal Magebane, I guarantee you, has everything to do with that obsessiveness. He hasn't changed all these years. There's something big he wants, rest assured. Right now, we're all in his way. Why do you think he took her captive? Interesting question. Eldian scratches his beard, squinting his eyes in thought. Truth be told, the Forgebound and the Bronze Brotherhood never really got along. The Ironworkers think of themselves as artisans, and see Brotherhood soldiers as dim-witted thugs that aren't worthy of their fancy swords. The Brotherhood, for their part, see the Forgebound as docile servants of the Overlord, happy to trade their dignity for regular meals and a steam-filled prison they call the Forge. I don't know if Raytamon aimed to take Zidania. Quite frankly, she's just as likely to cave his head in with her hammer on any given day. He chuckles at the thought. Whether he planned it or not, giving the Forgebound their comeuppance is probably something he wanted for years. It seems not all of the Brotherhood agree with Raytamon. I've heard rumblings about that. Word is that their leader is a paranoid sort. He sees conspiracy and betrayal at every turn, and I've seen a few of his lieutenants come and go. Pretty sure they're not all falling in battle. Tell me, if that's the sort of man you're following, how long do you think it'll be before someone else tries to stake a claim? I've known some Brotherhood men and women in my time. I'd never call them wholesome, but not all of them are arsewipes. This move by Raytamon is going to rub some of his folks the wrong way. I have more questions. That's it. And that's also going to have to be it for our episode, because we're currently out of time. But we'll be back tomorrow for some more Tyranny, so thanks for watching, and have a good breakfast.